Okay, so we're logged in, and I'll just show a couple of apps starting up. Firefox, that was probably starting up from cache actually, so let's go to umpcportal.com, put that into full screen mode. Performance is okay, there's nothing really, and that wasn't a cached page, and this is coming over an Ethernet connection, not the Wi-Fi connection, because in the cellar here where I'm doing this video the Wi-Fi doesn't work. Actually, I would say that the Wi-Fi on this is slightly weaker than other devices I've tried, and that's one of the reasons that I'm having to use the Ethernet LAN connection down here. So let's go to engadget.com, which is a fairly heavy page, and everything seems to load fairly well. There's really no problems with internet browsing. When you get to applications like maybe Reader, and we'll try Google Reader now, that might take a little while to open, so that's a fairly heavy application. It's not too bad. Okay, so internet works fine. DivX videos play really nicely. We'll play that with Windows Media Player. Let's see what we've got here. This I think is about 2 megabit per second. DivX video, we can go full screen on that. And once it's settled down, it works quite well. For Windows Media Video, it goes up to not high speeds, nothing like the Intel-based devices will do, but it goes up to reasonable speeds, good enough for the screen size, I would say. Skype operates. Skype video, I haven't had a chance to test yet, but certainly Skype audio works okay. There should be no problems with Skype on that. The only things you might have an issue with are any sort of video editing on this, and gaming, because this hasn't got very high-powered 3D gaming capability. So let's compare it with a few other small devices. Here's the Kojincha SH6, which looks slightly smaller when it's open, but in fact when it's closed it's pretty much the same size. I've actually got the strap on the Kojincha, so in terms of size, Kojincha SH6, which is also the Vi S37, is exactly the same size. I've got also a Q1 Ultra here we can compare it with. Now the Q1 Ultra is much smaller, and it also has a 7-inch screen. You can see there that there's a fair bit of difference in height. But of course the Q1 Ultra doesn't have a keyboard. If you add the keyboard to the Q1 Ultra, then you're looking at a much bigger device. So a couple more little bits of information about the Packard Bell Easynote XS. It's about 2.5 hours battery life with Wi-Fi on, and it will go to about 4 hours with Wi-Fi off. So if you're on a train or a plane and you're watching video or typing, you should be looking at about 3 hours, and up to 4 hours if you're just doing typing. The LED backlit screen, or I assume it's LED back, is actually very good. Not best in class, but certainly better than some of the devices that we saw as UMPCs in 2006. Coming out of standby, the device takes about 6 seconds to come out of standby, and that's automatically triggered when you open the device up. And there we go. It's about 6 seconds. Going into standby is about 6 to 10 seconds. all in all, it's a fairly good value device. Obviously it's going to get compared to the EE PC, and when you add the fact that it's got Windows XP on it, and it's got a hard drive, and it's got Bluetooth capability as well, it actually isn't that bad value. So that's the Easynote XS 20 from Packard Bell, available in Holland and England for a reasonable price. It's a solid PC, not the best in terms of design, but I think for the price it's good value.